What's up, Jags? I'm going to be doing this week's Jag News. It's going to be after Valentine's Day, and it's going to be in correlation with Teenage Dating Violence Awareness Month. That's what the show is going to be based around. So, without getting any further, first up, we got our segment with mental health.
Okay, my name is Rachel Branch. My background is in social work and education. I also, when I was in high school, volunteered at a domestic violence shelter where I learned a lot about early warning signs. And so this has been an area of passion for me in prevention and intervention when it comes to dating violence and domestic violence as a whole. When I think about the impact that dating violence has on students and families, first, I think just no one is making that decision to abuse or to be abused with who's in a very healthy place. So even the abusive person is probably struggling with some control issues or mental health issues, and maybe he or she has experienced some violence in the home or witnessed it, and so where they think that that's the only way to solve problems. And the person that is the survivor also probably is navigating some mental health issues and some sense of worth and value, and may have also witnessed some of those experiences maybe within their friends or within their family. The long-term impact of that is just, there's no way that you can focus on your education and your sense of self if you are navigating that type of anger and violence and damage to your self-esteem on both sides. I think the hardest part is that we've normalized so many toxic things within relationships that kids don't even realize it. So for example, I'll have students talk about they have each other's passwords, and so they can see everything that they're doing. He or she is telling me that I can't wear leggings or shorts. He or she is telling me who I can and cannot talk to. All of those things are red flags, because you should be able to be in a healthy relationship, still maintain your friendships, still have people of opposite genders that you're friends with, different sexualities, and that not be a cause for a person to control you more. And also the level of anxiety that a student has when they're worried about if they look at somebody or talk to somebody, what that will have. I think so much of it has to be about education, prevention, intervention, and then supporting students if this is something that they've experienced. We also should do some things with parents, because what I have seen is a lot of students, those same dynamics exist in their home, where one or both parents is super controlling of the other one, and so they think these dynamics are normal. And I think if we can educate parents as well, they can look for some of these things within their own relationships, and then also kind of take notice of if it's happening to their child, because that's the only way that you're able to make an actual systemic change. I think it has to be talked about, and it has to be talked about loudly, and adults have to own the fact that we have some impact on that, and that we've experienced some of these things and we don't necessarily talk about it either. And if you're hiding from it, then people will continue to hide the things that are happening to them, and it makes it so that we can't make any change. Nobody wants to be an abuser, and nobody wants to be abused. So if we can try to, get some of those early warning signs and educate, we can make a change.
But next up, we got commercial break. So it's going to be featuring our PSAs from our Teenage Dating Violence Awareness Month competition. So if you guys want to, probably give your opinions and which one's your favorite, go right ahead. But commercials, here we go.
You shouldn't.
I want
That's
to.
very wrong to do.
We're building this. I just don't like it. I don't like how your hair looks. I don't like the way your eyes look. Your shoes are always way too small.
It's not my fault my feet are small.
Just be better.
Why are you talking? When was the last time you showered?
No, we're not gonna talk about that.
Dude, look at your hair. You need to shower. Coming after me over stuff I can't even control. How are you gonna come after stuff? How are you gonna do that?
I don't know. I'm annoyed. All right, I don't want to talk.
That's what I thought.
I'm so glad we finally get to hang out. I've missed you.
Right? I miss you too. But now we're here together, so.
For a long time I've always wanted to say this. I love you.
I love you too.
I have died every day waiting for you.
my name is Cassidy Randalls, and these are red flags that you need to watch out for in regards to teenage dating violence. Gaslighting. It basically means when someone is shifting the blame onto you and making you feel bad for something that they did. If your significant other is doing this, then you should drop them. That's a red flag. Another red flag is abusive behavior. When someone is dictating your every move, making you feel uncomfortable, making you feel like you can't talk to your friends or your family, that's not a good thing. That's a red flag. The last red flag we'll be looking at is emotional responses. When someone gets so upset that they'll break anything and anyone in their path, that's scary. That's abusive behavior because that person that they break could be you. If you have any more questions or concerns, you can go to this number or go to this link to get more information on teenage dating violence.
Oh my god, Sydney, what happened?
Oh, hey, nothing. I'm fine.
What happened to your arm?
Oh, that's nothing. I tripped on the stairs earlier.
There's no need to lie to me. I'm here for you.
It's fine. No, everything is fine.
Was it him?
I don't get it. I don't get why he treats me this way.
You're strong and brave. There's no reason for you to hide this.
I know.
I'm here for you. I'm your best friend.
Thank you.
And we're back. Hope you guys enjoyed those commercials because my last segment is going to be heavily based around those. I'm going to be going to counselors, talking to them, asking them what they can do to help our students, resources that they have, or resources that they didn't know about, so you guys can access help in case you guys are dating with relationship violence, dating violence, any type of domestic violence. So if you guys need any help, go talk to our counselors.
What are resources students can access to deal with domestic violence here at South?
Well, there's a couple different things. It depends if it's violence in the home or violence in a dating relationship. There's a national domestic abuse hotline that can be accessed by anyone, anywhere. We can look that up. But the other thing is Bloom 365 is an agency that deals specifically with teen dating abuse and teen dating violence. And they do a lot of education, they do outreach, all to do with safe dating and safe relationships. Let them know that they're there. Let them know that they can be supportive. Let them know that they're not alone in the situation. Because oftentimes if someone's in an abusive relationship, they feel like no one will understand. Often they make excuses for the abuser or say that he or she apologizes, they're sorry, it's not going to happen again. But oftentimes in an abusive relationship, the abuser will try and isolate that person from supports from friends and family. And so even though that isolation push is happening, try to just stay present and just let that person know that whenever they're ready for support and help, that you're there to help and support them. There's all different signs of abuse. There's the physical signs, but there's also just emotional signs. You know, physical signs are things that we see, bruises, bumps, cuts, black eyes, those kinds of things. But the other signs that are maybe more hidden are change in personality, isolation, cutting off from friends and family, lack of interest in activities and things maybe that they used to be interested in. Really kind of looking to that person is the answer to all questions. Where if you're like, hey, do you want to go hang out? And then they're like, well, let me check with so-and-so. Like, where they can't make a decision without that person involved in the decision.
And with that, our show is over. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys need help, you guys are dealing with relationship violence, dating violence, or even domestic violence at home, any problems at your house, you guys can always talk to our counselors. They're here for you. They won't judge you. Or if you guys want to reach more external help, you guys can try to access any of the resources we listed or talked about in the show, numbers, websites, anything. Hope you guys stay safe. Hope you guys like the JAG news this week, and I'll talk to you guys later.